In this video we're going to have a look at the booking search option, which you can access by clicking at the booking search button at the top of the screen here. This screen allows you to filter and look at the information about bookings in a variety of different statuses. You can see up here by default our booking filter is listed as bookings or in-house bookings, and that's what it's showing on the screen here in front of us. If we want to see what the different colors mean, under the show additional filters and grid colors, we get an indication here of bookings with the light blue, bookings with an overdue deposit, got a couple there in the darker blue. We have our pink coloured ones, which are your in-house bookings. You've got one down here which is in the green, which is an arrival today. So we can get an indication here of the status of the bookings there as we're looking at them. Now the information is listed in the file as order. We can see here, so our search field as well is listed as file as. We have a couple of different ways of being able to search for information. One is to change the search field. So if you change it to be surname, first name, company, arrival, departure, etc. I'll just list these as arrival instead. You'll see then we've listed them in arrival date order. And again, that's also our search field that we're searching on. I just put it back to file as. The other way of filtering this information will be again to click on the header bar at the top here, and by doing so it then gives us again filter options available there. The other way of filtering or looking at information is to use the bookings filter here as well. Underneath there we can see we can look at information in a variety of different statuses. So if I just select the departed one there, again, we are searching or filtering this information under the file as order, and what we're looking at here is all departed bookings. We can search for information by the property as well, so let me just return this back to all records. We can then look at information under the variety of different ones there. So I'll select this holiday one I know, and again, looking at all records, we've got a list then of all the bookings that were in Unit 12 at 28 Scott Street there. And again, by the colours you can identify the status of those bookings there. Again, if we want to filter information, we can use the agent here. Select that there, and we can see now all Flight Centre bookings in that property there. If I change that property back to show all records, it shows us all records under the Flight Centre agent there. Let me just drop this back to be all records again there. We'll go back to booking and in-house ones. We can then filter information by a date range as well, and under our date search option there we can filter by arrival, departure or date created. So if I do arrival date, we've got our from and to dates there. So again, now filtering bookings and in-house bookings for that date range there. We also have as well some further additional filters at the bottom here. So I'm just going to drop this back to show all records again of bookings and in-house. We can filter by region, source, or show records with certain information. So region information, just select New South Wales. There we go, we've got a filter of all bookings from the New South Wales region. I can use my source option there. Again, look at all bookings from booking.com as an example. None there at the moment. Let's try this one, telephone. There you go, all the bookings that were made as a source via telephone. Drop back to all records again, and the other option here to show records with, we can show mobile numbers, email addresses, or unique mobile and email address numbers. So if I select the mobile numbers option, it then just filters to show me all bookings with a mobile number here. We've also got tick boxes here, excluding blacklisted guests, excluding do not market guests, excluding duplicate records, and guest review requested information. So you can see there's a variety of different filter options available to us. I'm just going to hide these additional filters, and we'll just have a look at a couple of these other options or icons along the top here. So we'll have a look here at some of the print options. We'll just select a record here. Select the print option. You can mail merge to Word documents or PDFs. You can print a copy of the statement. So here we have a copy of the guest statement, guest information here. You can see here we've got information about their booking, their stay dates, the room or property that they have booked, their information about accommodation debits and any payments they've made towards it, address of the property there, and any short comments as well. The other thing we can look at under the print option there, you can print a guest registration form. So this one here, we're able to view that one on screen and then select the print option. Alternatively, you can actually select multiple records. If I then select the print and guest registration form option, it would send all of those forms then directly to the printer. We can also print the screen as it stands there. We've got some filtering options on how we display it. You've got the option to print it as a portrait or landscape option there, as you can see. We'll just preview that on the screen. So there we've got a report that we can identify booking information on. We can also filter that one. If I just adjust this one here, let's just filter it by property. We just have a look here. I can select multiple records again, so I'm just selecting all the bookings in 928 Scott Street. If I select the print option there and then print selected records, again I've got the options to use my filtering information there, and again I can print, and that will display only those bookings that I've selected in that particular report. Pretty handy one if you're wanting to identify potentially to an owner what bookings are coming up in the future for them. Other options available are SMS feature. If you've got a mobile number and that's set up for you. You can also email information. So if we select the email option, brings up an email body there that we can then start to type in information, or we can select a predetermined message there. The other option under the email is to email that statement again. So again, if I select that there, you'll see now that there is an attachment showing here, which will be the statement that we viewed earlier to be sent to the guest there. Again, can type in your information or select a predetermined email. The last one, of course, is selecting that one there. If I highlight it and click select, opens up the booking for me. So I've had a look there at a couple of different options available in the booking search area and how to filter or look for information on the screen.